here. And what I'm doing is basically just building. I want to smooth it out a little bit. Tuck a few pieces back. Because this is a royal updo. Because that's a royal kind of lady. And every bride should be treated like royalty. Okay, so we'll take that and spray it into place. And I'll turn you a little bit so you can see the back here. Lovely. This is looking really nice. And just kind of grab any of the flyaways and just pull them into place and spray. And I'm not using the finishing spray, I'm just using a very light hold spray because I want there to be a little bit of movement in this and I want to be able to manipulate it. If she doesn't like a piece, we can fix that. You should always do a trial if you're gonna do if you're hiring your wedding hair and makeup, do a trial. What I like to do is ask my girls, okay, do you want to do a trial for your bridal portrait? We can spend an hour to 2 hours trying any kind of ideas that you want or anything like that. And that'll give you a little bit of time to kind of see what it is that you want or what it is that you want to accomplish with your hair and your makeup on your wedding day. It's very, very important to do a trial. We've already done many trials, myself and my son. So we are going to skip that today for the sake of the wedding because it's Wedding Wednesday and today's the day. So again, I pin that into place and you can see where this is going. There's a nice swirl and flow. It's hair architecture, really. It's not any rhyme or reason. It's just kind of putting the pieces where you see that there's a necessity for them. Okay. And this last piece I want to use up here towards the top because I can see where it's kind of folding in. There's a little need right here for just one little tufted curl. You're going to have to use your eye on this one. It's very important. This is a very easy updo, but also you can complicate it by just putting pieces just together. You want to make sure they're nice and uniform. Now I want to work with this top piece because Lizette has opted for a hair piece today. And you're going to have to go to the next tutorial to see it. It's pretty fabulous. I actually love it. It's one of my favorite pieces. I wear it every day around my house. So I'm going to take this and smooth it out without brushing all the way through because remember there's some air under here. So I want to take it and fold it under and I'm going to kind of see where I will put it. I like to kind of fold it on top of what I'm doing here. And don't be worried if you're going to cover anything. No big deal because there'll still be some fabulosity going on down here. So, if you can see, I am, I'll turn her again, folding it into a nice big curl right here and letting the rest of the hair where I have teased it or added air do the rest. And we'll go ahead and pin it underneath that curl right there. Okay, now, do you see what's happening right here? It's a lovely little, lovely lady lump curl. Fergie curl. So we'll let that kind of do its thing because it's meeting this portion. And I'll tell you, I've done this hair 1,000 times, it never gets old, and it's classic. A chignon actually means low bun in French. And I like croissants, so I know a lot about France. So, take this. We're going to, again, build a little bit of air under here. You guys can see that. And I can do one of two things with this. I can fold it and make a beautiful Transtasia front piece here. Or I can add it right here into this lovely curl that's happening. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Either way, it's pretty Transtasia. So, let's take another little piece of bobby pin here and work that in right where there was a need for some of that drama. Do you see how it's all kind of flowing together and making a nice, beautiful chignon? Okay, so now, if you want, excuse me, I'm going to flip you around, and you can see some of this drama happening, beauty queen. Right here, this lovely piece, I can say to my bride, well, Miss Lizette, would you prefer that I had a piece hanging? Do you want me to pin this back into here? Do you like the way it's kind of flowing? What do you want?
I like the way it flows.
Okay, so we're going to leave some flow. And since my beauty is Rambo today, she's already got my bobbies ready. Never do this to a client. If it's your friend or you're doing someone that you know and they trust you, you can do this. But for people that are students, some of my students that are watching, don't do this. Gabe, you're one of them. Just kidding. Okay, so we'll pin this. And then I chose a copper color bobby pin because Lizette has highlights and I like that, you know, it kind of matches her hair. We could do a black and we could do, you know, something in the blondes. But this is very close to her hair. Always try and match your bobby pin because you don't want any gold in a black hair, and that just looks crazy. Be good to your people. They're paying you. Okay, so we'll take this and kind of fold this in. And you see how I'm just pushing them into where I want. See, there's a piece coming out right here. I'll just take one of these guys and pull it right back in. Now, we've got some drama up here. Sometimes it gets a little high, because that's just what, when you tease, it's Texas hair. When you, thank you, Lizette, when you tease in Texas, everything gets a little high because the higher the hair, the closer to Jesus. So, we'll take a little bit of bobby pins and just push them down, because maybe we're going to put a tiara. You'll have to wait till next tutorial. Maybe we're going to put a lovely hat, a bird cage. It can go anywhere from here. I can put her veil right into here. I can push it into here. She's ready. So now I'm going to take my light finish hairspray, and on the sides I want these to stay flowy, so I'm not going to, you know, manipulate them with something real heavy. And just kind of go over it because we have a fan on, so we get the effect like Beyonce in here. And she's ready for her bridal portraits, but it's Wedding Wednesday, so she's getting married today. This is my finished product. Oh yes, I'll take the Rambo off. My beautiful, lovely bride. It's all about piecing together and hair architecture. It's truly an art to be able to do an updo. Be creative, have fun, use your flat iron, and remember, girls, anytime that you're going to do something like this, make sure you show it off. Tag me. I'm just kidding. Tag yourself, tag your friends, and always, ladies and gentlemen, stay blissful. Thanks so much for watching. You guys have a happy Wedding Wednesday. We'll see you next time.